Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
Who pays the property taxes when a home is inside an irrevocable trust? This is a critical question for anyone using this powerful estate planning tool, and the answer isn't always obvious. The simple, direct answer is this: the trust pays the property taxes. Once you transfer your home into an irrevocable trust, the trust becomes the legal owner of the property. It's no longer in your name. Therefore, the trust itself is responsible for paying all of its own expenses, including the annual property tax bill. But of course, a trust doesn't have a job or a paycheck, so the real question is, where does the trust get the money to pay those taxes? There are a few common ways this is handled. First, the person who created the trust, called the grantor, might have put other assets into the trust along with the house. For example, they might have transferred a brokerage account or a savings account into the trust. The trustee, who is the person legally in charge of managing the trust, can then use the cash or investment income from those other assets to pay the property taxes and other upkeep costs for the home. A second, and very common, arrangement is that the person living in the house provides the money. Often, a beneficiary, like an adult child, or even the original grantor in certain specialized trusts, lives in the property. That person will then give the necessary funds to the trustee, who then pays the tax bill from the trust's bank account. It's crucial that the payment is made from the trust's account to maintain the legal separation, even if the money originated with the resident. The trustee has a fiduciary duty, which is a very high legal standard of care, to manage the trust's assets responsibly. This absolutely includes making sure the property taxes are paid in full and on time. If the trustee fails to do this, the county can place a lien on the property and eventually foreclose on it, just like any other property with delinquent taxes. This would cause the trust to lose its most valuable asset and would defeat the purpose of creating the trust in the first place. One final point to consider is how this affects property tax exemptions, like a homestead exemption. The rules vary significantly from state to state, and in some jurisdictions, transferring your home to an irrevocable trust can cause you to lose that valuable tax break. It is essential to investigate your local and state laws before making any transfer. So, the key takeaway is that the trust is the entity responsible for the tax payment, the trustee is the manager who makes the payment, and the funds must be available within the trust, whether from other assets or from contributions by a beneficiary. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful in explaining this complex topic, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more simple explanations of estate planning and financial topics. Remember, this content is for educational purposes only and does not constitute legal advice. You should always consult with a qualified estate planning attorney for guidance on your specific situation.